Hello everyone, xHedra here bringing you episode 4 of Caveopolis, a Modpack by benbenlaw. Well, in the last episode, we did so much work. It was a long episode and I'm a bit sorry about that, but we got our fire protection suit and we completed, to be honest, my goal was to get to the first cured rubber just to show you that I was going to work on this. I didn't think it would go and be processed this fast, but it was what it was. And then I went into a time lapse and I really fixed a lot of things. I added a second water generator with power for the multi-servo press and the ore extractor. And I brought power back to here where I set up a secondary ore extractor with lava. And we'll talk about this later. I also made an igneous extruder for more orange colored stone. And I just set up a whole new setup with 3 alloy mixer and 3 ore extractor for, you've guessed it, the next level of resources that we're going to get to today. So, I also connected everything everywhere, added 2 more igneous extruder. So now we're making bone meal and we're making bright shards and we're making moss ball. I made more dirt, worked more on the farm. It's just been one thing after another. It's been a very efficient episode, time lapse. So let me come back here 1 second. I just want to check my list, make sure I didn't forget anything because we're going to need to go downstairs. Oh, I want to start the sugar canes. I want to just do a little bit of organic producer first. So if you put flowering hazellas with sticks, you get sugar cane. If you guys remember, I had prepared an area for sugar cane. I just never made the sugar cane. So now I'm going to have sugar cane. And if I go back here, there's 2 other things that I want to do and plant. I want to get Mellon Seeds, which is basically wheat seed with red dye. And I want pumpkin seed, which is basically wheat seed with orange dye. So let's come over here. And first we're going to grab 1 beetroot and 1 dandelion. So dandelion yellow, beetroot is red. Both of them together is, guess what, orange dye. Perfect. So I'm going to put that right here. I need 1 orange dye and I need 1 red dye. Yeah. And then I'm going to need some wheat seed. You know what? Red dye. I'm going to grab 3. So let me just start that right now. I'm going to go this and orange dye. And while we're waiting, I'm going to make the red dye and then put the red dye in here. So that's going to give me the sugar canes that I need. It's going to give me the pumpkin seed. And in a moment, it's going to give me the melon seeds. So I'm making multiple melon seeds because we need 1 melon and 1, what's it called? 1 melon and 1, man, these sounds. 1 melon and 1 pumpkin to be able to make the next seeds. But the melons, the way they work is you get 4 slices. So I really need more melon than I need pumpkin. So I'm going to go pumpkin right there. I'm going to go melon right there, melon right there, melon right there. No, you know what? Let's not break it. Let's just leave it there. And then we're going to go like this. And I don't want to carry those on me, so I'll put them there. And we'll just put sugar cane right here. And then we can go, let's go adventuring. Let's go downstairs. Oh, you know what? I'm going to use, I don't want to use the temp pad. So I don't want to use the temp pad because if I use the temp pad, I'm going to have the same problem as last episode where I'm not going to be able to come back quickly. So let's just grab the old suit right here because we're first going to have to go through water. So let's go. And let's go downstairs. And then underwater. And then down to lava. And right here, we can switch our suit to the indestructible fire suit. And look at this. We can now walk on this with no problem. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, you know what? I should have put this right here. I'm going to go like this. Gonna break this one. Put a, I think that's gonna catch fire, but anyway. So now we can go down into the lava, and this is a bit slow. We're gonna go straight down, and we're going to do the setup of like get under the lava. Oh, this is so slow. Come on. Come on. Go down. Oh. Great. So now we have we've seen netherrack, small square. And then we can go 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, and we need to close this. Lava is going to spill out. So I cannot put a xHedra trap right here because that would break everything. So I'm just gonna go like this, and now we're going to go another one down. So that's 1, 2, 3, another one down. Oh, that was one too many. So let's just do this, like so, and this. I meant to do this and this, and break this, and now this we need to have ladders, but we don't need ladders to go back in lava because we're never going to go back in lava. Okay, so let's put another ladder right here, and as usual, we're going to just dig a little bit down this way so that we get some netherrack. 3, and let's continue. I don't know that I really need netherrack, but I'm just gathering a little bit in case we do. What we really need is the nether brick right after. So let's just do this, and then we're going to go lower. 1, 2, 3. Let's put a light again. Let's continue the stone brick and the ladders. And now if I go down one more, this is soul sand. So I think we can already grab soul sand. Yeah, we can. So let's just, don't really need soul sand right now, but I'm here, so I might as well get it done. So let's just grab this and go down, put a light, and let's go. So that's 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now we're at deep slate, which we cannot gather. So deep slate is locked to us. And for now, I'm going to be happy with what I have resource-wise. Really don't need any of these 2 resources right now. The resources that I need are those. So let's just grab about 2 stacks. Well, you know what? I'm going to grab whatever my pickaxes let me grab. And put a light. I'm going to switch to another pickaxe because I don't want this one to break while I'm getting full stacks. Let's continue. 4 and 5, and put this, and let's continue. And that's what I didn't want to do, but it doesn't matter. I'm just going to finish it clean. Put a light down, and I think we're going to set a waypoint. Let me just check. Do I have at least 2 stacks? Yes. Yes, I have at least 2 stacks. So let's just go back here. We're going to set a location, nether bricks, add location, and then we're going to run program and go back home. Perfect. And now I'm going to take that suit out because, oh boy, these particle effects are not my friend. I don't really like them. So let's eat some food. I'm just going to clean up my inventory a little bit. I don't need this pickaxe. It's almost dead. I don't know why I have these on me. Okay, so I'm going to also get rid of this. And I'm going to put these in here. And voila. Okay, so let's read the quest line. Just give me a 1 moment. I muted because I needed to cough for a little moment, but I was able to mute on time and get it done. So you guys, for once, will feel like you're listening to a professional YouTuber that knows what he's doing. I'm really not, but It does look like it today. I was amazing, really amazing. Okay, so let's look at the quest line. So if I come back to Nether Material, Netherrack, below the lava layer, there's Netherrack, Nether Brick, Hot Brick, Nether Brick, made from Nether Brick in the multi-servo press with the unpacking die. So that's what they want us to do. That's what we're going to do. Let's grab the unpacking die. And this is now full of power. So we can go boom and boom. And these are using 400. Oh, wait, what's the recipe for those? So unpacking. These are using 400 RF per tick. Perfect. So let's grab the stack. We're going to come right here. And oh, I forgot to show you the quest, but I will. Give me 1 second. Just need to make sure that I'm not forgetting anything. So Nether Brick and now Blaze Powder. The eroders can be used to turn bricks into Blaze Powder. Great. That's a really bizarre way of making Blaze Powder, but I'm super fine and happy with that because that's the next step. And we're going, well, we don't need that crazy amount of Nether Brick, of Blaze Powder for now, but I did get so much and we needed to get started. We're going to have another way of getting some at some point. All of these resources are usually replenishable. So let's wait to grab that and show the next. Come back here. Let's put that in there and that in there. And let's check. Haha, 5 Blaze Powder plus another 5 Blaze Powder. And we now have the next quest. Blaze Powder can be used to make Blaze Rod. So you can use a fragment combiner or you can just craft them. For my case right now, I'm just going to craft them like so to make a Blaze Rod. And that opens 2 new things. First, the ore extractor upgrade blazing allowed the ore extractor to make blaze powder from lava. So if I put 1 ore extractor upgrade base with 4 blaze rod and 4 blaze powder, I get an ore extractor upgrade blazing. And if I put it in an ore extractor that has lava and power, well, I just start generating blaze powder like there's no tomorrow. So blaze powder is basically infinite in this game. So right now we need 4. So we need 8, 16, 24 more, 24, 25, 26 more. So if I go here and here, well, I don't have 26. So I'm still waiting on this. And it's always good to like make more because, oh, I should show you the next quest. Machine frame. Blaze rods, yeah, machine frame from blaze rods, can be used to make thermal machine frames. Ore extractor upgrade decrease tick amount by 20. So the machine frame is like the maximum upgrade that you can put in an ore extractor. And they're crafted from a tin gear and 4 blaze rod and 4 glass. So we are going to need a stupid amount of blaze powder. So right now I'm just continuing this until I get the 26, which I've done. And I can come right here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can go, let's make 3 blaze rod, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, oh. Got to do the this first, and then we're going to just shift click it in like so. So I don't need the glass, that was for the frame. So now, if you notice, in the time lapse, I prepared 1 advanced barrel right here, shoving lava into this ore extractor, getting power. And if I put this in, it's now per 100 tick going to create 1 blaze powder. Now, my only concern right now is that it's going to tank my energy, I believe. So if I come looking here, not so bad. Oh, well, this one wasn't using any. So it's probably going to tank my power, but that's what we're going to be working on today. We're going to go towards solving our power problem. So now that we've done that, we can get into steel, but for that I need another blaze rod. So let's grab this, and we're going to need some tin. I'm going to make a couple of gears. So 16, I'm going to need my gear work die right here. And hopefully this should now be over. I'm going to replace this with that, and those cost 4,000 RF per production though. So it's going to, like I said, I need to keep an eye on my power because there's a good chance that I might tank my power. Got 4 more. So see, that's why I wanted more from here, because this is a bit faster and it's going to give us a legs up on getting started. That's going to be the 4th one. I'm going to come back here and I'm going to need, so how many blaze rod is this? 4 blaze rod. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to be only 1 frame. Boom. And nether material completed. Oh, that's so nice. So that gave me another blaze rod. And well, 8 is enough to make another blaze rod. And if we go here, the first quest we can complete in the steel quest line is a Redstone Flux Coil, used for machine, made from a blaze rod. So yeah, we're going to need a crazy amount of blaze rod and blaze powder. So we're going to make 1 Redstone Flux Coil, and we're going to solve our power problem immediately. We're going to immediately craft that. So let's grab 6 of these. And then we're going to come over here and make an iron. I think I already had an iron gear. Maybe I do have it somewhere, but we're going to need so many iron gear. It's not going to be a problem. We're going to use it later anyway if we don't use it right now. So that's going to be 12. Is there 4 in here? Yeah, there's 6. That's going to be 2 more of these Redstone Flux Coil. Well, if that's what we want. What we might want is another frame. So now I can do iron. Okay, 1 second. I'm going to need 2 stone, and I'm going to search by this. Where's the Stirling Dynamo? Right here. I need 1 of these. So let's go back. Oh, let's go back right here. Stirling Dynamo. Oh, right here. And voila. And what I'm going to do is grab a stack of, you know what? I'm going to grab a stack of wood for now because that's cheap. And I'm going to put that. Really? Okay, let's go grab the wrench. These machine placements sometimes are just crazy. Perfect. And voila, we start making more better power. Although, ooh, wait. Haha, we need to extract. So now, I feel like we have real power and I'm no longer afraid of this tanking. So by the way, I can put that in here and now that would take only 80 tick instead of, oh, I say that, but just give me a second. Oh, it's 300 tick. So this one makes it 280. Like, it's really not worth it. Like, I'm not, like, these upgrade, I thought they were percentage at first. And I was like, oh, this is going to be epic, but they're not percentage. They're pure number of ticks. So it's not as good as it seems. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make another of these. Perfect. 1, 2. And let's make, nope. 1, 2. Let's make 2 more of these. And let's look at the next step. So now we want to get toward this ore extractor upgrade tier 2. There's 2 paths that needs to be followed. And this one's going to bring us to the Induction Smelter. And if you remember, Induction Smelter is going to let us make Invar, Bronze, and Constantine at half the price. So that's where we want to go first. So Pyrolyzer, used to make fuel. So we're going to need 2 Constantine gear, 2 nether brick, and a blaze rod. So 2 nether brick. Where's the, do I have Constantine? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go make these and we'll pick up everything for the next blaze rod. Oh. Let's go back here. Got the second one. While we're here. Oh, I don't want the slime balls. By the way, I've made like 60 cured rubber in between episodes so that we would be in a good place for everything else that we need to make. So, let's do, I don't know, what's the name again? It's the Pyrolyzer. So we're going to make one pyrolyzer, and we're going to grab, we need coal to make coke in a pyrolyzer. So we're going to grab the pyrolyzer, put it here, and what? It's bitumen. Oh, yes, that's true. I forgot. And bitumen is unfortunately not a renewable resource. Bitumen is something that you need to make from the red sand, and I'm pretty sure I have some. I need, yeah, so let's grab this, and let's grab just a stack and put that right there. Am I done with the blaze powder? Yeah, so all the free blaze powder is now over. So all of the easy free blaze powder that I was making, now this is the only source of production, and that is super slow. So I might go get a little bit more just to be able to progress forward. So the pyrolyzer is going to give us coke, which is used to make steel, but it's also used to make the induction smelter. You need 2 coke to make an induction smelter. So now I'm going to need 8 invar. Oh, did I prepare invar though? No, I did not prepare invar. So I'm going to have to waste some iron. So that's going to be 3 invar. Okay, so I'm going to make a couple of invar. Good news. Well, good news. Good news slash bad news. At least my eroders are now free. So I can come back here, grab this. Let's go see. And I should have my second coke. By the way, the coke is also going to be used in the induction smelter with iron to make steel. The tar, the only use we have for tar is in a Stirling Dynamo to produce 8,000 RF. So at some point, we're going to set this Stirling Dynamo to burn through all of these extra materials that we have left and right. So let's grab this nickel dust and this iron dust. And if I do this, that's going to make 6, which is going to be just what we need. Oh, well, we've run out of shtick. That is not good. So let's do this. And let's do this. And put more sticks in here. And set out the wood in here and the sand in here. I've been making more glass and more charcoal because I thought if I have the Stirling, I might want to have all this charcoal. The problem that I've noticed though is I'm going to be in a situation where my stick are running out left and right, and we really need to migrate toward power for this to no longer be a long-term issue. What I mean by that is I'm going to want to change these furnace from stick to redstone furnace at some point, probably in the next episode. So let's just get these 2 so that we can make the induction smelter. Whew, words hard. So let's just wait to get this. And if I look at the coke, we've got this, we got this. So we need a blast furnace. Perfect. So a blast furnace is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And voila. So let's make the furnace first. Smooth stone, iron ingot, blast furnace. So blast, coal, machine frame, this, and the 2 invar gears, induction smelter. And just to show you, 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, that's bronze. Okay, 1, 2, 3 copper and 1 tin. That usually would have cost me 6 copper and 2 tin. I'm just going to come over here and put these in the induction smelter, and the induction smelter is going to be producing the bronze that I need. Well, not that I need it now, but I'm going to need bronze at some point. So I'm going to want some more. Now I'm going to want to make steel. So let's grab 4 iron ingot, and let's come here, and I should have a 4th coal coke. So if I put the 4 coke and the 4 iron ingot, I'm now going to be working toward making 4 steel, and I need 4 steel. Coal coke and iron ingot can be used to create steel in an induction smelter, And the ore extractor upgrade tier 2 can be put into the upgrade slot of the ore extractor to make more material. You need 4 steel and 4 ice. We do not have ice, which brings us to the next machine, Blast Chiller. Rapidly cools fluid. So we need 2 more Invar gear. And so 2 more Invar gear. Wait, that's not good. Okay, so we need 8 Invar. So 1, 2. So that's 1 Invar. No, that's 3. That's 6. That's 9. That's 12. So let's go back to our induction smelter now that we have an easy recipe. Grab the 4 steel. And we're going to want to make 3 extractor base. So let's grab 8 more iron for now. And hopefully we'll get... the pyrolyzer is so slow. That's why you have to start it as soon as possible. So the moment I have enough, I'm going to throw it in the gear making machine. Perfect. Start making gears on this, please. Let's wait here for another 3, which is going to give me my next gear. And while we're waiting, let's just come here and take a quick look at all of this nice blaze powder. Come back here. That's my Invar gear. Come back here. That's going to be my second Invar gear. And right the moment this is done, I'm now going to put it on steel. But the coal coke's the issue right now. So let's grab all of this. And I'm going to need 2 buckets of water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's make 2 buckets. I don't know if I'm going to get the buckets back, to be honest. We're going to know in a moment. So let's come back here. Water, water. And now let's search for Blast Chiller. Right here. So, oh, we need another machine frame and another Redstone Flux Coil. So, just barely, we're going to be able to make another frame, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the tin gear right here. And the 1, 2. Wow, I could not have planned this better. This was actually the right amount that I needed to be able to make this blast chiller, which I'm going... Oh, and we got the bucket back, which I'm going to come and put right here because it needs power. And now we need 4 ice. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we're going to need 12 ice. Oh, so that's maxed out. So that's going to be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. We have our 4. And while we're waiting for this stuff to finish producing the other stuff for the stuff that we need, yes, I said stuff like 25 times, let's make our first upgrade base. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I think it's like that. Of course, I misdid it like I always do. And we now have our ore excavator upgrade tier 2, which I'm going to bring in this one and put right here. And this is going to start... Oh, is it one that needs power? Oh, yeah, it's one that needs power. I completely forgot about that, but that should be easy-ish to resolve, I hope. Let's come right here. I'm going to grab 6, 12, 18, 24, 3, 6, 9, 12. And I'm going to make a lot of power cable, energy cable. And fortunately, I do have space on... Ooh, that's all I had left. So yeah, it's a good thing that I prepared some more. I'm going to need to make a little hole in the ground. So let's go back here. And I have to bring power to these 3. So this is... I put this in the absolutely worst position. So let's go like this. And then let's break this down. And like this. What I'm going to do is I want to go this way. I'm going to break this and fix the hole. Then I'm going to go this way. And I'm doing super cheap because I just want to get to where we need to go ASAP. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Great. That's barely what I wanted to do. So we'll go like this. And this is quick and dirty because I had completely forgotten that part of the setup. Let's light these things and let's get out of here. And then we can continue with the actual episode. Oh, got turned around. Let's go back up. Right here. I'm so happy I pre-prepared this because that would have been so much work. In the beginning, there's just so much setup to be done and so much work to get done. Ooh. Okay, so I'm now stuck with some stone pebbles, but technically this should have power. Oh, yes. And this is now making resources that's going into the fragment combiner. And if I start and look at this, the nether ores, we've got quartz fragment, glowstone fragment, debris fragment, and gold fragment. So let's put all of those back in here. And this is taking a bit longer because those are resources that are longer to produce. While we're waiting for this, let's come back over here and look at our coke. Put it right here, grab this, and we're going to make the other upgrade. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to want 3 in final. Oh, I didn't grab the ice. So let's go back. Let's go grab the ice. Blast chiller, we've got the ice. And for now, here's a little something we're going to do. I need 1 pipe. I gotta eat. It's like, I hate when I get like, start going so slow, but you gotta eat when you gotta eat. Okay, so if I come back to the quest line right here of nether material, of steel, the next step with the blast chiller is obsidian. The blast chiller can be used to turn lava into obsidian. So I don't really have anything to do with the obsidian right now, but I'm probably going to soon. So let's just start that, and technically it should make us 64 obsidian. So the moment it gets up to 1 bucket, it's going to chill 1 bucket into obsidian. And as you can see, it is super slow. But when I say slow, I mean like slow. Oh, so let's just do that. Let's come over here and make the next 2. And that's going to fit back in these machine back here. And we're going to be able to finish the rest of the configuration. So this right here and this right here. Now, unfortunately, this takes 100 tick and 300 millibucket. So this is not enough. I would have needed 2 more. I wanted to put 2 ore extractor and I kind of forgot and I put 3. So this is going to go fast in the beginning and slower later. And we're going to have to address this at a later time. So I'm going to grab 1 nether quartz, 1 glowstone dust, and 1 raw gold. And I'm going to wait for 1 ancient debris. Hello. 1 ancient debris, please. Perfect. And now, if I go to the quest line, the only thing left is to make a netherite scrap and a gold ingot. So if I come over here, this one is going to be the one that receives the ancient debris. And this is the one that's going to receive the raw gold. Same thing that I did the episode before. So this is calling resources up to it. And this, I made a secondary line and I moved this one to this side so that I can come over here and say, nether quartz go here, glowstone goes there, and boom, put these 2 in there. And we should see, nether quartz is coming over. So now, hopefully, ooh, I think I don't have any drawers for these resources. I think I might not have enough drawers. So just give me a second. I'm going to go. And I'm just going to add. Nope, that's not how I want you. You're going to go the direction I want you or not at all. So let's just go 1 and 2. Right here. Perfect. And let's do that. And let's check. Have I gotten the new resource? So I got glowstone here. I've got nether quartz here. You know what? I'm going to grab the nether quartz and put it up there. What I want here is the gold. I'm also supposed to receive ancient debris. So I'm going to put that here. Where's my netherite scrap? None yet. Where's my gold? None. Oh! Yep. Give me a moment. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I forgot when doing my whole standard setup. Forgot one thing. I forgot the extraction from the bottom of the furnaces. So just to confirm, yes, 8 gold in there. And yes, 2 netherite scrap right there. So let's do this. And this is going to be my kind of limiting factor right now. Netherite scrap for netherite is so expensive. So if I come back here, I should be getting my first gold ingot pretty soon. Come on, gold ingot. It's going to find a spot that I'm not going to like, and I'm going to move it around. Yeah. Don't want you there. I want you here. So we've got gold. We're waiting for our first netherite scrap. That should be fairly soon. Yeah. You're also where I do not want you. I'm going to put you there. Perfect. So the issue is the following, though, because we've got smelted ancient debris, we've got smelted ore, and an alloy of golden scrap, and the netherite ingots are made in an induction smelter, 4 gold to 4 netherite scrap. So I cannot even make, until I get 1 more scrap. Oh, we'll be able to do it today, I think. So while we're waiting for that, let's do the controller. Very powerful for automation. So we're going to need 2 redstone repeater, which is, oh, we can make like this. Okay. So 3, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a great alternate recipe. I always dislike the recipe where you needed to make a, the redstone torches first, so I'm kind of happy about that. Then I need, a redstone comparator. Oh, and a machine frame. Ooh, that's not expensive. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1 gold. So that 1 gold we're going to need to make into gold nuggets. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2. And I completely forgot. Give me a second. I need to transform those into blue dyes first. Now I can do what I wanted to do. Like this. And I can make this machine frame. Perfect. What's the next step? I need a nope. Well, I'm going to need a redstone comparator. I was just not looking at the right recipe. So right here, I'm going to need a gold, 2 iron, 2 redstone, and a comparator, which is going to need 3 torches. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and a nether quartz. 1, perfect. So let's do this. So I need 3 redstone torch, this, and 1, 2, 3. The 1 nether quartz, and now it's comparator, it's gold, it's 2 iron, it's a machine frame. It's these 2 redstone and these 2 comparator. And we've got the controller, which we're not going to use right now, but this is the XNet controller. It's super powerful, and we're going to need it later on. So now let's just come in here and check. Yeah, we do have 4 netherite scrap, which hurts my soul because I would much prefer not using, well, I need to make the ingot anyway, so I don't know why I'm complaining. This is a no questions asked thing that we're going to have to make. And voila. So my real reason for saying that it hurts my soul is that I didn't want it to go there. I want it to stay there, but now we have both. So that's another quest line done. So we finished nether material, we finished nether ores, and now we're getting into the more complicated material. And I have so much work to do that I'm going to do 2 last thing, okay? And 1's a fake last thing. So I'm going to make an arboreal extractor. Okay, can be placed next to an oak, dark oak, birch, or spruce tree to get resin. So we're going to need an iron gear. So I have the iron gear. Let's go and grab that iron gear. Perfect. We're going to need the weird servo thingy with an iron. So this and this makes a redstone servo. And with the redstone servo, let's just search for arboreal, because we're going to, this one I'm going to favorite because we're going to be making more of these. We're going to need 4 planks and 2 glass. 2, 3, 4. And then I can click that and do this. And now what I'm going to do, so this is not where I'm going to place it. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to make a room lower dedicated to that. Let's just grab a bit more and let's grab a dirt. And at the same time, we're going to go check if we had any success with our farm downstairs. So let's go down here. And as I was saying, I'm not going to leave it here, but for now, right like this. Okay, we're going to put 1 tree right here, and hopefully you'll grow. Yes. And we'll put the arboreal extractor here. And the reason I wanted to do that is that the arboreal extractor is really slow. Like, it's doing something. It's not showing you. Oh, finally, we got 25 millibucket. Yeah, we're not going to get to a bucket anytime soon. So in my time lapse, I'm going to be making like an open level, and I'm probably going to set up 8 of these arboreal extractor and 8 trees, because if you put more than 1 per trees, it slows the extraction. So you never want to do that. So let's come right here, and I'm really not happy by what I'm seeing. So I have the 1 pumpkin, but I only have 6 melon slice. I needed 1 other melon at least to have grown to be able to make my melon, because for the other seeds, so I want to make potatoes and carrots. Potatoes are made in the organic producer with a whole melon that needs 9 slice. So I need 3 slice. That's all I need. But of course, that's not what it gave me. So I'm kind of in a bad place right now. You know what? Let's come back. Hopefully. Wow, this was really tight. I'm lucky that it grew. Anyway, let's go back up. So the second last thing that I wanted is I want to finish organic producer right here. Organic producer, I'd like to finish that today. So for the mushrooms, we need to put a moss ball with a dandelion and a moss ball with a poppy. So let's come right here, and we're going to grab this. We're going to grab the poppy and the 1 dandelion. And before we do anything else, we're going to do this and 8. So this should give us the carrot one, I believe. Yeah. And well, the carrot is orange. It just made sense. Then if I put this with a poppy in the right order, that's going to give me the brown, the red mushroom. No, this, yeah, the red. This one's going to give me the brown. Again, not sure it makes so much sense, but it is what it is. It could have made us make brown dye, I believe. But anyway, so let's put that there, and that there, and that there. What else? Okay, so the carrot, let's just come over here, and we're going to plant the carrot here, and we're just going to get a couple of carrots. Come on, give me carrots. I'm going to do the whole stack. The only goal of carrots is going to be making better food later on. So let's grab 8 of those. And I'm also going to grab 2 beetroot. And if I come in here and I put, let's go to the quest line. So I got the carrot. Now we want to make sweet berries, which are made with 8 carrot and a beetroot. So 8 carrot and a beetroot. While we're waiting for this, we're also going to need 1 stick. So next step is bamboo. For bamboo, we need 8 sugarcane and 1 stick. So 8 sugarcane and 1 stick. That's going to give us the sweet berry right here that I don't really care for right now. And this is going to give us the bamboo, which I also do not care for. Like, the things that it let us make is like, maybe the scaffolding might be interesting, but right now I really do not have a big interest in that. So let's put also that right here, and let me check what else was there. Oh, we never made these saplings. So the birch sapling was what? It's 8 moss ball and an azella. So we're going to need to make 3 of these. So 3. I'm going to grab a stack of moss ball because it's 8 moss ball and 1 azella. So moss ball, azella. Oh, that's just going to throw them back in here. So let's come back over here. So that's going to give me 2 birch sapling, and I can make a jungle sapling from putting birch sapling. So let's make those 2 into jungle sapling. We're going to keep 1 of each sapling. And by the way, the jungle sapling can give us, if you look at it, it can give us cacao, but with a beehive upgrade. So that might be interesting later if we can get a beehive upgrade. I'm just not sure how it's crafted. So the only thing left, oh, I didn't take the red mushroom, is the potato and glowberry, but I need more melon, and the cactus. And cactus is made in an organic producer with a green wool and 8 flint. That is a very weird recipe. So what I'm going to do, I don't even know, oh darn it. I don't know if I have the, I don't have the flint. But if you look at it, if I go here and I search for flint, there's no easy flint recipe other than using a pulverizer or an induction smelter. Oh, I did not know that. So do I have gravel? I do not have gravel. That's not going to take long because I'm going to put this in the eroder. And wait, what happened with my must block? What did I do with my must block? Wait, what? 1 second. I said I needed a green wool, which I then make. You know what? I swear to God, I've no. Oh, they're in musk carpet right here. Darn it. I was looking for the blocks, but I already got to that part to bring to the green wool, which now a green wool with. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was going to say I'm good, but no, I need 8. So let's put 3 in here. Let's go over here. Let's put 2 in there just because I want to try and get this ASAP. So that's 3 gravel. I'm going to put those in the induction smelter. Grab another one, put it in the induction smelter. So that's going to be 5, 6, 7, 8. While we're waiting for this to cook, I'm just going to quickly go downstairs and hope that I have my last melon. Yes. Oh, and this time 3 melon grew. Yeah, thank you. That's what I wanted before, but now you gave it to me. Well, at least I have it to finish the quest line and finish this episode. So let's come back here. Let's make that melon into a melon block. Like so. And let's go. Reverse. Hello. Oh, no, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I was just doing it in the wrong order. Sorry, guys. So now grab this. Grab a stack of this. This is going to give me a potato. I'm going to plant here. And I'm going to get a whole stack. I'm going to use a whole stack of bone meal on making potatoes. Wow, potatoes seems to be producing faster than carrots. I feel like I'm going to end up with way more potatoes than carrots. So let's stop this and grab 8 with the beetroot. Let's continue this. So by the way, what I was going to say is that if I didn't have the induction smelter yet, what the recipe that I was going to use was basically just putting gravel on the ground, making a sapphire shovel and breaking it, and doing that until they all broke into can I speak now, please, game? Thank you. Until I would have gotten the 8 flint that I needed. But that's another quest line fully completed. Okay, so I'm going to explain to you the next step. In the next episode, I'm going to want to start making this whole stream down here. We're going to do this whole resin to crude oil to refined fuel to rosin to sulfur dust for 2 reasons. We want, well, mainly we want sulfur dust because it's our only way of getting sulfur dust, but it's also going to give us refined fuel, and refined fuel, if I come here and I look at it, used in a compression dynamo gives us 1.5 million RF per bucket. So it's going to be a very good power source. So for that, I'm going to prepare all the material to make 1 compression dynamo, make 4 fractioning still. We need 4. 1 to transform the resin into crude oil. Did get it on time. 1 to transform into, it's going to get transformed into tree oil in an alloy mixer that I need to make. And then 1 to make that into dark and light oil. And then 1 fractioning still to transform the heavy oil into refined fuel. And the other one, the light oil into refined fuel. And that's going to be our new power system. I would also like to, oh, you know what? I can also get the obsidian. So let's just get 1 obsidian from here. Oh, and see, now this is the problem. This is abusing my power. So now everything everywhere is getting out of power because of this. So what I'm going to do is, for now, I'm going to disconnect this because I don't have enough power to power it. And I much prefer getting blaze powder than anything else. So that also needs, see, I can put the tar in here, and I'm going to need to feed this more. You know what? That should just give me a second. Boom, boom, and a boom. And let's just do this prefill and put that. So that should help my power problem, but it's not going to solve it. So it is possible that in my time lapse, I make another Stirling Dynamo just to help with power. And anyway, Stirling Dynamo, if you remember, they're going to burn the tar that we're getting. So if I come back to what I was trying to say, let's put 1 in an eroder just so that we can complete another quest. I really am interested in Ender Chest and Ender Tank because it's going to remove a lot of that spaghetti. So I'm going to be able to produce my lava in 1 tight area. That's going to be massive lava production going into an Ender tank. Okay, so connected tank with the same color, share inventory, use a diamond to make them private. The problem is I need ender pearls. Okay, so for ender pearl, we're going to need to get into loot fabricator or just kill enderman. But we're going to get into better mob farm, which is what we need. And we're going to need mobs because you need mobs to create the models. So if I come back to the world and I look here, if I make a mob farm in 80 to 162, I'm going to get zombie, husk, stray, spider, skeleton, no enderman. But if I make one between 65 and 79, I get enderman, slime, blizz, bazaal, blitz, and witch. So I'm going to make a mob farm in between 65 and 79. And I'm also going to make a mob farm in between 80 and 162 because I want all of the mob. I won't have time, but at some point I'm also going to need to make a mob farm between -21 and 40 to get the wither skeleton, to get the ghast. Although I don't know that I need these other than just to kill them. Like, it wants me to kill one ghast, one wither skeleton, one blaze. So I might make one just to kill one of each for the fun. These mob are in another area, and these mob farm, I'm going to be able to light up and transform into passive mobs so that I can get different these other mobs. So in the water, tropical fish, salmon, cod, dolphin, glow squid. We did kill the glow squid. We didn't kill a squid, but we can totally do that. What do I want to say? And okay, so sorry. So I'm going to have to make 2 mob farms, and I'm going to prepare all the material to do this part. And if my mob farm starts working, I'm going to try to get an enderman, to get an ender pearl, to be able to make ender tanks and ender chest, at least one of each to complete that quest line. And then if we have time, we're probably going to get into the soul forge. But for the soul forge, the goal of the soul forge is to make soul steel, and soul steel requires steel ingot. So I'm also going to continue producing steel. See, I have 22 tar that I can put in there. So if I look at charcoal and I go to Stirling Dynamo, that's 16,000 RF. And if I look at tar, and that's, 8. So it's not even as good. And we are producing heavy oil. So I'm going to need to transform that heavy oil into, I can't click on it. Let me just show you. So heavy, oh my God, heavy oil. Heavy oil can be put into a fractioning still to make refined fuel, which, and I can use heavy, so you cannot cook heavy oil. But refined fuel, 1.5 million, it is totally the way to go. So I'm going to go in a time lapse where I'm going to be, like I said, producing a lot of material because there's a lot of material that needs to get produced and maybe get a bit more better power. And now I'm going to be able to make a lot of bronze cheaply. So I'm going to be making a lot of bronze, a lot of Constantine, and just preparing those resources to be able to make pipes because I quite like these pipes. Oh, and I kind of forgot. We can now get into the first level of upgrade. So let's just make one of these to show that we can. And I lied, I'm going to make 2. So do this and this. So we can make these basic pipe upgrades. So one thing where it could be good is this holding on? Yeah, so if one of these was not being fed properly, because if you look at this, it's transferring 4 items every 20 tick, I could probably change it to have a basic pipe upgrade to make it faster. And if we really need, we could start making improved pipe upgrade, but not advanced pipe upgrade. But this is the plan. I have a lot of work to do, and I'm going to end on this view right here. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.
Let's make this one. Let's make this one. Money. Money.
Let me take you for a ride.